Hey everyone, it's Tuesday, June 8th right now, and we are currently under construction, as you see. So I'm in front of the barn here, and this is our milk house right here. And why we're under construction is we're actually upgrading our milk tank from a 5,000 liter, that's what we currently have, to a 10,000 liter one. Yeah, like double the size. And reason there's this big hole right here is so they can put the tank in, because we have this removable wall for the old tank, but it's too small for the new tank. It was a tight fit, so they decided to make this bigger hole. So yeah, now I'm gonna head in and show you guys how it looks on the inside. So they took out this whole wall, and there was a door there going into the milk house, and they took out this whole wall. So reason there's this big opening here so the tank can get in is because our old tank here, they actually built a removable wall in here. So you see there and there. So that whole wall can come out, and that's how they got this tank in. But we measured it out and it's tight. It would maybe work, but it's way easier to go through the front. So now they're going to be making a removable wall over there. And also here, they would have had to remove these water lines, and this hot water tank would have had to get moved. And it's just more work over here, so it's smarter to do it over there. So make sure you keep watching this video if you want to see when the tank is in. I'm probably not going to be filming how it goes in because it's probably going to take a while. There's a sharp corner there, so it's going to be fun. But after it's in, I'll for sure film and show you the finished product. Good morning everyone. It's the next day here. It is currently 3:57 a.m. Morning everyone. We got off to an earlier start this morning in the barn here. We started around 4, and usually we don't start in the barn until about after 5. It's actually the time it is right now. And right now I'm already done all my chores in the back, so it's been a productive morning. But reason we started earlier is because today we have our new milk tank coming, and our milk truck is coming around 8 o'clock. Usually they come after 10, and we need our milk cooled down by 8 so they can pick it up. So if we start at 4, we'll be done by 7 definitely, so that will give the milk plenty of time to cool down before they come pick it up. Because if the milk, I believe, is over 42, then the milk truck won't take it and we can dump our whole tank. And that's 5,000 liters down the drain. Because right now we're pretty much filling our tank, and our milk tank is 5,000 liters. Hence why we're getting an upgrade. But yeah, stay tuned, keep watching, and I'll make sure to show more of how the milk tank is getting installed. Maybe not how it's happening, just after the fact that it's installed. And today's gonna be a mixed up day. It's gonna be all over the place. In between, I'm gonna be showing some different clips just throughout my day, just to keep it interesting. So yeah. So I'm just in our box stall here. I gotta do these girls' bedding right away. See, the cows are very helpful. You throw the straw in on a nice pile and they decide to lay on it. So it's currently 7 o'clock a.m. right now, and we just got finished in the barn, and now we're gonna head in for breakfast. And as you guys see, it is currently raining. It's just a little drizzle. It's not so bad. Ooh, there was just lightning. I missed it. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't come down too hard so we can get this tank in today. I'm excited. I'll keep you guys updated. The old tank's out right now. Just took it out with the tractor here. Pretty nerve-wracking, and now the new one's gonna go in. So the new tank is in. It's right here. It's been a hell of a day, a long ride. It's like 6:30 now, and we basically just started milking at like 5:45, 6 o'clock-ish, and then we had some trouble because the guys that were here, they shut off our air compressor, and they didn't say they did that, so the breaker was out, and we didn't know that. So we were opening and closing gates because our gates all run off air, and then that air kept going down and down and down, and all of a sudden no gates were working. So we were freaking out, right? Thinking what's wrong, and then we saw first thing we checked is the breaker's out, and turns out the breaker was out. So that was easy fix, and now we're rolling, and yeah. So I'm gonna show you guys the tank. So here's the tank from the front, and this is a De Laval. It's a 2700, so it's a little bit over 10,000 liters. I think like 10,200 liters. And right here in the front, this is our wash system. It kind of looks redneck right now. That's because this is temporary wash. This is a used one, actually. The new one that comes with the tank isn't here yet, so they had to install a temporary one so far. And there would be a cover here normally, but the guys forgot it, so that's why it kind of looks all like a mess right now. But yeah, so basically right here we got these two pumps here, so acid and soap, and these run to these barrels here, which in here we have our detergent, so our soap and our acid there, and they just connect in with tubes, so it's all automatic fill, and we don't have to do nothing anymore. It's all automatically, so that's nice. And then here is where hot water and cold water go in, and then in this tank is where it mixes, so the water and the acid and the soap, it all mixes in there. and then this pump pumps it into the tank. So that's how that works. And then right here, they had to pull our pipeline and take it at an angle here and put it in like that. And this is just temporary for right now, how it looks, but it works, and the milk's going in the tank, and that's how that works. And then up there is our agitator, so that's what stirs around the milk and keeps it nice and cool too, and keeps it moving. And then we walk around to the back here. You see we got the cooling system all hooked up, which goes to the compressor and the coolant and all that system over there. And then the electrical. And yeah. So this is, like I said, a 2700, and it is, I want to find the gallons. Oh, 2,754 US gallons. So the guy said it's about 10,200 liters. So it's way bigger than our other one. It's like double the size. But yeah, it was definitely fun getting it in here, but they had a lot of guys here, so it went pretty good. And yeah, so this is the new tank. And now in the next couple days, they're gonna come frame in that wall, and then it won't look so redneck anymore. So now it's time to turn on the cooling system. So I just climb up the tank here, and as you guys can see in there, that agitator there, it's almost all covered with milk. So now we can close this. I'll latch that after. And then we come to our cooling system here and see a snowflake button. So we press that once, twice, and now you guys hear it's cooling, and so that means the cooling system kicked in. So now the bottom units, which are probably about here, those kick in, and that's what's starting the cooling now. So now as the milk rises, then more and more cooling units will kick in, so the milk stays nice and cool. Hey guys, this is an update. It's August right now, and so the first part of this video, when we put in the milk tank, that was in June. So now it's 2 months later, and I'm just here to tell you guys the exciting news. So the exciting news is we are putting in 2 De Laval VMS V310 milking robots. So they'll be going in shortly here. We've been planning this since like April, so it's taken a while, but it's happening, and I cannot wait. So behind me here, I got our buffer tank. And for those who don't know what a buffer tank is when the robots, they milk constantly, right? And when the milk truck comes and he picks up the milk can't go in the tank while he's picking it up. So the milk truck driver presses a button and it closes the valve off to the tank, and then the milk goes in the buffer tank and it fills that. And then when the milk truck driver is done and the tank wash is all done, then he presses a button and it opens the valves, and then all the milk from the buffer tank will go in the tank. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But it's not hooked up yet because we don't have the robots up and running yet. But I'm gonna show you guys what they did for construction so far. And actually tomorrow they're starting concrete work. So we're putting in pits for our robots. I told them I want as far down as possible as they can go, because I'm 6'6", so I'd like it far down. And they said 2.5 feet is max they can go, or else the technicians can't work on it easily. So I mean, that's good. That's pretty good. I think the parlor's like 3 feet, so it's a little shorter, but that's fine. But yeah, enough of my chit chat. I'm gonna go show you guys what they did so far. So here's our milking parlor, and this parlor is actually gonna be straw pack after for the robots. So there's gonna be a lot of concrete removal in here. That's gonna be fun. And then right here, this part, where the windows are going away. There's gonna be an overhead door so we can take manure out and feed and all. And then we walk here. It's gonna be loud because the fans are going, but right here, there's gonna be a robot. So this is gonna be robot number 2 in here. And so what they gotta do is these gates are coming away, right? And then they gotta cut the concrete down to make the pit. And then, so right now, they have to set up some temporary gates so we can still milk on both sides. But as of tomorrow, we're only milking on one side, so over there. So it's 8 cows at once. We're milking over 90 cows right now. I think close to 100. So it'll take a while. And also we lose our holding area space. So we can only take half the cows in at once. So it's gonna be a little while longer for milking. But it is what it is. But yeah, so they set up temporary gates. And then here, this is our box stall. You might have seen it in one of my previous videos. That's where we got like calving cows and everything. Well, they have to put up some temporary gates there too. So, because right where I'm standing right here, this, once the pit's there, this isn't going to be accessible for cows to walk through till the end, like when they're all done. So then we have to reroute them in that way around and back. It's kind of tricky, but it works. But yeah, so right here, there used to be a wall. You would have seen that in my first video. And now they took that out and they put in a beam. Actually, me and my dad helped put that in. It's 800 pounds. Well, that was fun. They got it in. And then right here, right where I'm standing, is gonna be robot number 1, and that's where the pit's gonna be. So robot number 1 is gonna be here, and 2 over there. And yes, I couldn't think of a more original name, but I like those names. But yeah, it's super exciting. I can't wait to see it. It's a lot of concrete removal because the parlor slopes up. So here it's straight, right? So they're gonna go and make it all the way straight. So where it's sloped, that's gonna become straight. Yeah, it's a lot of concrete removal. So yeah. And as you see here, they have to take rubber mats out. So we have rubber mats, right? And the old style was grooves. Like, it's not an old style, it's just the old barn. And that's what it was when it was originally built. But then we put rubber mats in. So yeah, that's all I got for you now. I'm gonna try and keep on top of this YouTube. It's kind of hard through summer making videos, but definitely the building progress. I'm gonna try taking a lot more videos, or even just pictures and like time-lapsing or something to show you guys, because I want to be able to look back in a few years and be like, wow, and look at the transformation, right? So yeah. And one more thing I want to show you guys. So So this is our bull barn back here. And right now it's dark. I don't see much. The night light's on and I don't want to turn the lights on. But basically we're adding on 2 of these boxes. So 2 of these to the back there. So it's going to become longer. And that's so we can house all our calves. So these are 3 months to 8 months in here right now. And the plan is to have a box 3 months to 6 months and 8 months to 12 months or something like that. So we can house them all in here rather than having them in our other calf barn, which we want to not use anymore. And right now they're actually out on pasture because it's summer. But as soon as winter comes, hopefully this add-on's built and then we can house them all in here. So yeah, that's what's happening here at Old Old Farms. And I'm gonna try and keep you guys updated. This is so exciting to see. And thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.